Hello everybody, another great game of great and magic man from Riga. Michal Tal played with white pieces against Boris Vladimirov, and this game was played on 1961. From the very first moves, Tal moved the game to the less known territory of the rare Veresov variation, and that's good technique for today's players. Today theory is too long, too difficult and too complicated, and sometimes it's good to play an unknown variation. So if nothing, that's the first point to remember and to use in our chess games. The games follows after bishop f6, and this is the old chess advice. Tell us if you want to play for a win against a low-rated opponent. Leave different pieces on the board. For example, knight versus bishop. So, Michal Tal believed that he is stronger, and because of this exchange make a sense. Okay, bishop b4, bishop d3 exchange and bishop c3. This was not necessary at all. Maybe the opponent was looking for some simplification, knowing the famous attacking style of Michal Tal. Okay, happened. So Tal took by a pawn. Probably it's stronger to take with a queen, but doesn't matter. Michal Tal is going to play unbalanced position, and here a short castle. Knight d7 and knight g3. I think that this position is quite interesting. Not huge advantage for white, not a big sign of attack, and maybe black believe that he's absolutely okay. Played b5, and the game showed one more time that Soviet masters, even ones not very well known, are not to be underestimated. From this moment, Black starts to outplay his famous opponent strategically. So yes, maybe everybody loves to see beautiful sacrifices and beautiful attacks. And maybe if I told you that with white pieces this game is playing Michal Tal, and with black pieces maybe not very well known Boris Vladimirov, everybody believes that this game is going to be game of beautiful attacks. But sometimes we have to work hard and even harder to beat our opponent. So f3 happened, and of course Michal Tal is going for counter-attack in the center, and he is looking forward to play move e4. Knight b6, e4 and knight c4. I believe that black's position is absolutely okay, is solid, and white has no compensation for double pawns on a queenside. It's not only about double pawns. Here I'm speaking about these double pawns, but this pawn is weak as well, and looking to board sounds to me like white lost everything on a queenside. So white's hopes are in the center, or say somehow in a way to attack black's king. So black played g6 and queen d6, knight h1. This is a really critical position for Tal, and Tal has to use all his fantasy to go for counterplay. The knight coming to g4. That's a big surprise that the knight from g3 is going to g4. But okay, let's play this plan. And now g3 and maybe h5 is super strong. But black played only king g7, knight f2 and queen a3. As it's good to understand, Michal Tal knows that he lost everything on queenside, so he doesn't mind to lose a pawn, but not exactly right now. a5, g4 and h4. Finally, we are in the most exciting position. It's important to go for counter-attack. Even we are worst, even the game is not going in the right way. Still, it's good to remember that we have to be active, and it's a danger, say it's a bad to sit and wait. So Michal Tal is not sitting and waiting, and now he launch attack against Black's king. Finally, that's good to see that Michal Tal was a fighter. Knight b2 happened and b4. Queenside is under fire, and it's a difficult to defend queenside. I think that white is hopeless on a queenside. So let's go for counter attack. Right now g5, exchange f5, e5, and white lost a pawn. Till that moment, black played the perfect counter-attacking game. Okay, yes, I think that queenside fall down, and now it's everything all in. White has to attack black's king. If his attack is going nowhere, he's lost. So queen f4 and c5. c5 is a mistake, but it's a mistake because engine will tell you that this is a mistake. The engine shows the only winning way for black is rook e6 and now rook h8. But of course, this game was played on 1961, no engines at that time, so let's go on and let's believe their players. Anyway, c5 looks to me like strong move, attacking the center, and still it's active, but knight g4, it's something what black missed. This is a great move. Understand that to take this knight is a mistake because of rook h2 and black's king is going to be checkmate. So finally we have magic on the board. Knight g4, it's a move what is hard to see and what is hard to play. But Michal Tal play magic and knight g4. Now the game is going to be changed and black is going to be under heavy attack. What's happened next? Queen a4, knight f6 and queen d4. It's the last blunder. However, the saving way was really hard and for human nearly impossible. Black has to find rook e6. Now rook d8. That's nearly impossible to see because after rook h7 and queen h2 is a queen d4 and queen e5, and here it's a draw. But that's an engine variation and no human is able to play such a difficult and long variation. So I believe that queen d4 sounds like a good move. Thank you very much for another pawn. Where is attack? But queen d4 and rook h2. What is interesting to see here that even after this exchange and move f4, black's king is under checkmate attack, and because of this, one or two extra pawns doesn't matter. Even Michal Tal exchange nearly everything. He's still more active, more aggressive, and black's king is still facing big difficulties. So now rook e6, and finally black decided to sacrifice exchange. You know what to do. Here is a check, or checkmate is here. So unfortunately for black, black has to sacrifice exchange, and the rest of this game is easy. It was a beautiful game where Michal Tal was fighter. Black played well. Black outplay Michal Tal on queenside, but finally it was hard to defend this position. It was difficult to not play a blunder, and at the end, after normal looking move, black lost. But it was a chess beauty and exactly chess game what I love to remember. It's good to remember Michal Tal as one of the greatest chess attackers of our times, and it's good to remember that the best way how to improve our chess is to study chess games of chess legends. I hope that you enjoyed this game, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. And let's see each other tomorrow. Have a nice day. Play chess and bye bye.